It's me, Michelle and Tackett.
And Shawn.
Welcome to Tackett and Tackett Entertainment. And just want to thank everyone. We got some new subscribers and stuff. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'll give the sales pitch at the end again. But I just want to kind of remind people, because I've had people tell me, oh my god, I forgot to subscribe. Well, do it now. Do it. It's that little red thing down there. We'll be very thankful for that, because we love doing this, but we'll keep doing it anyway. But to see our subscriber number go up is really helping us realize that there are people who like what we do. Anyway, something happened today called this Nintendo Direct. I mean, you know, you may have heard people talking about it. It's over, obviously. We're going to give our highlights. Obviously, being a Xenoblade fanatic like myself, Pyra and Mythra being a Xenoblade was one of my personal favorite highlights, and it was so clever how they set it up. That Rex goes looking for Pyra, and she's joined Smash. And I know some people may not like the fact that Pyra is another anime sword fighter, but does it really matter as long as the fighter is good?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it. Now, sure, it would have been cool to see someone like Crash, Dante, Master Chief, or somebody like that, but, you know, Nintendo's going to put their own characters in there. You know, hopefully there'll be people be like, hey, who's this Pyra girl, and what's the Xenoblade, you know, and...
Yeah, well, actually, just real quick, I will say on that, a lot of people don't know this, but Sakurai even said Nintendo picked out every single character before passes were even put out, the first and second passes of the different fighters. I mean, Banjo and all them, Sakurai doesn't do them on the fly. No, Nintendo has them already picked out. That's Nintendo's decision, so...
Yeah, so just remember that, folks. Pyra was put in this because that's what Nintendo wanted.
I even kind of knew, we talked several months back, I said if Rex is not put in Smash Brothers, Pyra and Mythra would be.
Yeah, you did. You hit that right on the head. Obviously, that was a highlight for me, but also, this one's a given. I would buy the Legend of Zelda toaster oven. So, seeing Skyward Sword HD was a treat for me.
Yeah.
The Joy-Cons look absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful, very well designed. The game itself, now you can use either motion controls or you can use the stick and button controls.
Yeah.
Which I think is great to give people an option to do that. Because of my arthritis and stuff, I can't wave around because I actually like motion controls, but I can't do them that much because of my conditions and stuff.
I'm a button guy myself, so...
Yeah, a lot of people are, but there are some people that like the motion controls, and nothing wrong with that, you know.
Well, you got the variety.
Yeah, you got the choice, and that, I think, will drive some new people into Skyward Sword, which makes me happy. It looks cleaner, it looks better. No, it may not be some big like Link's Awakening, like gave you a new mode and everything, but you'll still get to experience a game that kind of was showing people where Zelda was going. You could see some Breath of the Wild elements in this game being implemented.
And just like Mario 3D World, there's a lot of people who have not played Skyward Sword, so it's going to be a new experience for them.
Yeah, because a lot of people dumped the Wii for hardcore gamers after... No, the Wii.
Oh, the Wii, okay.
That's where Skyward Sword came in.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's okay. They dumped it after Operation Rainfall. And a lot of people did not get to play Skyward Sword, so here's your opportunity. Don't expect Breath of the Wild is not the same game as that, or don't even expect Wind Waker. It's kind of its own game, and it's the early in the Zelda mythology, so I think it's going to be very interesting for people to check it out, you know.
Also, it's part of, I think, they didn't announce it, but Zelda's 35th anniversary. Also, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is going to have brand new DLC, so that's going to be cool. They didn't really tell what it was on the Direct, but you can go there. There's the Nintendo website, and it'll tell you what all you can get with the new DLC pass.
Oh, absolutely. And some of this stuff is going to be, like, so obvious for me, like some of the other highlights. Oh my god, an Octopath Traveler follow-up called Project Triangle Strategy, which I think obviously the name would change.
Yeah.
But there's a demo out. I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to rate it and give my impressions on Miketendo and Tackett Entertainment, because I absolutely love me a good strategy RPG. It was a huge highlight. It looks incredible. The only sad part is it comes out in 2022. So I'm just like, okay, fine with that, you know. Let them take their time to get it out. It's from the people who made an Octopath Traveler 1. So, yes, let's get going. It has a bit of Fire Emblem in it. 3 houses where you get to choose different. How do you want to govern this stuff? You'll have real consequences with your decisions.
And the graphics are beautiful.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
They
are absolutely gorgeous. And another highlight was Legend of Mana. I love me some RPGs, and Square Enix has got them rolling, and it's coming to the Switch in June. So be ready for that one.
And also, folks, just to let you know that unlike years and times before, Nintendo now is going to have a game or 2 or 3 games once a month. I mean, they got games lined up for February, March, April, May, June, July, all the way to August. Yeah. And they haven't even had the E3 to do the second half yet.
Yeah.
So don't think there's going to be a drought. Because I'm telling you, the Nintendo's on top of it this time.
It's smart by Nintendo because they know they do have some big competition with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. I mean, I know we all make a joke like, oh, well, about these systems, but the fact is they're hot, they're new, and Nintendo's like, you know what, we gotta keep up with these big boys and girls. So Nintendo is wisely releasing big games, going, you know what, hey, they're cool, they got new technology and stuff, but we got games. Boom. And that's just, for my eyes, too much to pass up, you know. The Switch has the games, and that's what's important, and wow, like you said, there's at least 1, 2, or sometimes 3 big games
every month until August. And then after August, the E3 of the September, October, November, December, you know they're going to have that covered.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, that's just kind of neat. I mean, they're ready this time. Real quick, I also want to say, I want to talk about my few predictions. I talked about they would show Bravely Default 2. They did. They would show more of Monster Hunter Rise. And oh, wow, did they ever.
Yeah.
They gave the release date to No More Heroes 3, which is August 27th. So those were some of the predictions I made that came true.
Mario Sports, you said.
Mario Sports game, Mario Golf, yes. That's one of my highlights. I am so excited for this game. Not only do you have which looks like a traditional golf simulation, there's speed run, there's the 1-player mode.
Yeah.
And which brings me up to my next highlight real quick. Praise to be fun. The Mii's are back.
Yeah.
You don't know how I was sad when the Switch didn't seem to be using the Mii characters anymore.
Yeah.
Miitopia, which I don't know if any of you ever played on the 3DS. If you haven't, it's a very fun, casual, role-playing, light game.
Yeah, it is.
It's very fun. It's very cool. The trailer's hilarious. But it's so nice that Nintendo's bringing the Mii back, and I hope we see a Wii Sports Resort or something with the Mii. I mean, I'm glad the Mii's are back.
Absolutely. That was actually a highlight for me too, but I'm glad you brought it up. Next up, I love Capcom. They're one of my favorite companies, and when you see like Monster Hunter Rise, this looks like an actual event title. And if anybody has any doubt that the Switch isn't a powerhouse of a system, all you need to do is show them Monster Hunter Rise.
Right. Especially the new trailer that they showed off.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. I can't even believe they actually jam-packed this game all into the Switch. It's amazing. And it's huge.
Breath of the Wild, Witcher 3, and Xenoblade big. It is absolutely a freaking huge game, and you're just sitting there like, wow, the textures are clean, the graphics look incredible, the models, the animation, the frame rate is all fluid, and you're like, how did Capcom do this?
I know, it looks amazing.
It does.
It really does. I mean, I was really surprised at how good it looked. But
controversial opinion, Capcom and Square Enix are much better than Electronic Arts and Activision.
Not very controversial if you ask me.
Yeah.
That's just a given in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I have to talk about one more, and that's Splatoon 3.
Well, before we get to Splatoon 3, let's get another one. It was right to see a great third party. One of them was on the Wii U, and I loved it. But now we're getting all 3 games. Yep, Ninja Gaiden. The Ninja Gaiden trilogy.
Yeah.
I am so excited. I loved it on the NES. I love the new updated versions. I mean, they're going to have all the DLC and everything.
Yeah.
I am so glad these great hardcore games are coming to the Switch. They're coming in June, and I'm excited about that.
I have not played the first one.
No.
But our friend who had an Xbox 360, I got to play the second one, and I loved it.
And then on the Wii U...
On the Wii U, we got to play and beat Razor's Edge, which
was great.
Yeah, fantastic game.
Oh.
It looks incredible. I've always been a Ninja Gaiden fan. Yeah. Sean remembers I played the heck out of the first 3 on the NES. I loved those. And then, like, I never got to play the first one on the Xbox, but I got to play Ninja Gaiden 2 Sigma and Razor's Edge, which... I don't care what any critic says. I'll take Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. It's a great game. It's fantastic. I had a fun time with it, you know.
Oh, and like I said, one more thing I got real quick. I got correct. Was the No More Heroes 3 August 27th release date. That game looks great. Let's not forget that. Wow, it's so different from the other 2. And I mean, it's very stylized and I mean very unique. There's even some RPG elements in it, and, you know, that game really looks fantastic as well.
Well, you know what? Lastly, we're going to mention Splatoon 3. For some people who were saying, you know what? There was no big surprise. Splatoon 3? Yeah.
A 2022 game, so Nintendo just didn't stick to the first half of 2021.
Yeah, but Splatoon 3 looked amazing.
I like the fact that you have a little partner.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I really didn't like the first Splatoon.
Really?
I didn't like it, no. I don't know, it was the second one where I got into the game. And this one just looks amazing. And I like the fact that you have a little partner now.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to be a bigger world. And, I mean, everything's just going to look better. So I'm looking forward to it.
So if I had to grade the Nintendo Switch... Or, excuse me, the Nintendo Direct, I would give it a solid 9. I know people think, oh, that's too high. No, it's not. No. Because
they had games for everyone.
Exactly.
They had games for every single person. Man, woman, child, boy, girl, you name it. They had something for everyone. And, I mean, that's what a video game system should be.
Absolutely. I loved it so much. A 9 out of 10. Pros, tons of variety of games. Cons... I think they could have had one more huge announcement, but that's okay.
They could have, yeah. But I think they're going to save all that stuff for the E3.
Yeah. What's your score?
Well, I definitely give it a 9 out of 10. But, you know, the only reason I can't give it a 10 out of 10 is because they spent too much time on Smash Brothers. What a bunch of garbage that was. So many people they would predict. You're only going to see 15 minutes a game, and the rest is going to be what a lie that turned out to be. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
4 minutes of Smash Brothers, that was it.
Yeah.
All the rest, nothing else but games. And but no, in all seriousness, I give it a 9 out of 10. It was great. There was tons of variety for everyone. I mean, not every game was, you know, not every game's going to even be for me. Yeah. I understand that. There's some games like, it's not for me. But overall, the whole package and everything was great.
Fantastic.
It was not a disappointment. I really liked it. 9 out of 10 for me.
Absolutely. Nintendo Directs, we have missed ye. Welcome back.
Yep. See you at E3.
And now, we're going to do our sales pitch. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
This is Shawn.
And we would like for you to hit that subscribe button. I noticed that over 70% of the people who watch us aren't subscribed. Hey, what are you waiting for? It's free. Just hit that red subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're going to post another video. Please thumbs it up and comment if you like. And please join our Patreon. Patreon helps us get more money so we can do better videos with better equipment. And that's always better, you know, so we have social media that you can join. The links are in the description below. So thank you, everyone. Keep supporting Tackett Entertainment.
And really quick, just before, if you do join our Patreon, you'll get little extra bonuses, like you'll get early access to episodes of Mr. Monkey, Mr. Hopper.
And who wouldn't want to miss that?
Yeah, I know. Bye, everybody.